Hey, it's the boys. We back for another one.
Yes.
Another reaction.
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
Today, we're going to be reacting to a little Cyberpunk 2077. Nightwire?
Nightwire City.
Man, you said that all wrong.
Yeah,
you said that all wrong.
What is it?
It was supposed to be the #2 game of the year, Cyberpunk.
Oh,
That's right.
shit.
No.
Yeah.
No.
He trying to
It's
get
going
his
to be
people in the
number
comments already.
one.
Yes.
Number one. If you want to see, number 2 game of the year, go ahead and check out that spoiler cast below. Now,
Wow.
Coming up.
Wow.
Spoiler cast gonna be up soon of The Last of Us 2.
Yes.
But first, we're gonna knock out the reaction to the Nightwire. I believe it's called Nightwire City or City Nightwire, some shit like that.
Hey man,
Cyberpunk
let's go.
Hey, the boys in the city, man.
Let's
go.
Let's hit this up.
Not Sex in the City, but boys in the
Episode
city.
1.
Oh, so there's multiple episodes, so we're gonna be here for a while. Yeah, that's me.
That's T-Pain?
Oh,
Yeah, I was
damn.
gonna say, is that T-Pain?
Night City
Night
Wire.
City
We were all
Wire.
wrong.
Yeah.
Hello and welcome
Oh.
to this, the very first episode of Night City Wire, a brand new series from us at CD Projekt
Her crib
Red,
is
where
nice.
We'll be talking
It's
about
clean.
all things Cyberpunk 2077. For today's episode, we'll be starting with a brand new trailer. One of our developers will be joining us to help unpack everything you're going to see. We'll have some news, an announcement about a secret collaboration.
Ooh.
We'll be taking a look at some brain dance
Secret
gameplay
collabo.
and welcoming back our developers just to have a chat about everything you're going to see. But there is one more thing. Media all over the world have been getting hands-on with Cyberpunk 2077, and when this episode finishes,
looks good,
you'll be
bro.
able to go and check out.
You trying to tell me this ain't game of the year?
It looks
So,
good. Well,
let's get
Huh?
started.
it looks good.
It is time to take a look
Yeah.
at our
He took
brand
3
new
words.
trailer,
This is a
and
game of the
after
year.
that, our lead quest designer,
It looks
Matt
pretty
Salvo,
good.
It
will be
looks
joining
good.
us.
Hold up,
And I've
no.
got a feeling you're gonna have a few questions after watching this. So, let's take a look.
Come on, man.
Here we go.
I don't remember them
Trailer
doing. I don't remember them doing a.
premiere.
I don't remember them doing a Nightwire.
In-game footage.
Look at this. Look at this.
Yeah, come on. City like any other.
Come on, man.
Nah, mano, not just any other city.
Oh, shit.
GTA in the future, man. Cheat code. Let's go, man.
The major leagues. We're only here because Dex is pulling the strings. Doubt that puts us in the same
the hell
league
were
as
they
them. But we
Everything.
Did you ever
But if
see
you got the
Demolition Man?
cojones,
No.
Oh shit.
you can never say anything. Unless you catch a bullet. Even then,
Oh.
with a bang, right? You know, you can make heaps of
Really?
ways and motivation to speak of.
What the hell?
Jit tried to challenge him
So what's the gig, Dex?
and got beat up.
You meant to come out in one piece?
Oh shit, that was San Andreas.
What's up with the hair and shit?
Futuristic, bro.
I mean,
Futuristic swag.
I mean, if that's it, you're going ball.
First name, last
I
name.
was just about to say I'd rather be bald.
Ball with it.
We're robbing some heavy hitters.
Thought you could blackmail me,
Yeah.
fucker.
High risk, high reward. First rule of the afterlife. Ka-ching, baby.
Goes without saying, we do this on the hush. Ideally, no bodies.
Ain't no
not a one.
competition, man.
I don't know, man. It may be a little bit too much of that robot shit for me. Man.
Yeah.
Like everybody is
futuristic.
Like everybody is cyborg in this motherfucker.
Including you. You never seen the other trailers? Like you gotta hook
No,
up
I know you
to the
were.
Matrix.
Happened in there.
I know you were. Okay, I think that was a human. That was a normal human.
And he's dead.
And he's fucking dead. There you go. Point to kill all humans. 3.
Humans obsolete. Shit.
Punk 2077. Release date?
November, baby.
I thought they'd show it.
For now.
Don't say that.
Unless it gets pushed back for next year.
Who are you?
Never.
Something's happening. Something's happening. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Keanu.
Another cheat code right there for Game of the Year. Oh shit, it's the
November
19th, so it might not even meet.
The
deadline.
Might be game of the year for 2021.
Yeah.
Fuck. That's what happened with Last of Us, the first one. It came out in 2013, but it won 2014's Game of the Year.
Oh yeah, I mean absolutely, I can tell.
Oh,
So,
man.
would you have?
If my game wins, I
That's
still
not
win lunch.
deep.
I still win lunch.
happening in the first few
I picked them to
What
win.
the trailer shows you is really our state.
For what year?
City. You know, this gigantic city built of 6 completely unique districts, surrounded by the 7th one that we call the Badlands. As a
That
player,
legit looks like
you
GTA.
are
Yeah.
eating Jackie. Jackie's your friend. Now, they together are trying to reach out for something
dialogue
that is very
choices.
precious. They're
Of
trying to
course.
reach
You
out
never
for
played
this
Witcher?
chip
Nope.
of immortality.
What?
Gateway
10 minutes.
Get off this
and
pod.
I was done.
Jackie introduces
What?
you to Fixer.
He didn't mean it. Don't kill him in the comments.
Say whatever they want.
Cyberpunk.
I don't like those
He
type of games.
is able to provide the player with various jobs and contracts to be able to gather money, to be able to modify their bodies, push themselves to the limits, to put their hands on the chip.
Combat mode.
As you can expect,
Let's go, man.
everything goes as planned. And but to see it, you will have to play the game.
There are an awful lot of really cool things in this trailer, and there's a few that I would just love to talk about a little bit more for the people at home. So let's start with talking about a gang called the Mox. Now, we see a few flashes of them in this trailer. I personally think they're really cool and one of my favorites, but can you give us a little bit more information about them?
Oh yes, so the Mox is one of the gangs that player is going to interact with throughout the game.
Were they called the Mox?
Is the gang that has been formed in 2017.
They're like strippers.
After death of Elizabeth Borden, she was called Lizzie. Now, she was an owner of a brothel, former sex worker, and she was protecting working guys and girls from harassment, from abuse, and the gang is really continuing her mission. And as a player, you are going to
that's your
interact with
view?
that gang.
Yeah, first person.
Multiple different NPCs.
I mean,
and
that's
craft your own
like there's no
relationship
hands or nothing.
and understand what
What do you
they're all
mean there's
about.
no hands?
So earlier on, you did
didn't see
mention
any hands.
several...
Why would there
He
be
did
a
not
hands if
have
you're...
a weapon up. He just was-
He ain't got no hand weapon in hand. He just walking in the building. This ain't Doom. You don't see a fist like he ready to KO somebody at all times. Right. This ain't COD. He got a friggin' M4 in his hand walking in the club.
And as a player,
He should.
you'll be
Oh, there's his
able
hand
to
right there on the wheel.
I'm never doing that.
your car on more
Yeah, I'm not doing
Never
that.
doing first person driving.
inhabited by
Yeah, shout out to Far Cry.
nomads are living in a different families.
Hell
They're
no.
traveling
There we go.
across
There you go.
space
That's
in
better.
convoys
Yep. Maybe
made
even
out of
one zoom
cars,
back.
motorcycles.
Yeah.
And
I like to
as a
see more of
player,
the car.
You'll be able to traverse and access different type of open.
The hell he
world
just do to the
content that
car?
has been Prepared specifically for
What did
you
he do,
that can
Bobby?
get
I don't
You know car
I
shit.
ain't no mechanic in present time.
In the
Let alone
future.
He just unplugged it and plugged it back in another port.
Like he was from the Maelstrom gang.
Turned
This
his whole
looked
shit into an
something
MP3
else.
player.
So, for people at home, who is this giant
Self-charging.
metal monster?
Okay, so that big dude, that was Adam Smasher. He has been introduced
Yeah.
in Pen and Paper
Terminator.
in Cyberpunk 2020 by
Titanfall?
our senpai Mike Pondsmith. Adam Smasher is a fully converted cyborg. He is
He looked
was always
terrifying.
a loyalist of Arasaka.
He like, if
And,
you cross
times
him, you're
have
dead,
changed,
and the rest of your family is too.
2077,
Bro, he
had
looks
to
like Zavala
find
in the
his own
future.
space in, Night City. But to find out,
Oh
you'll have
my
to
god.
He
So I
still
guess
ain't gonna
he's a
do
villain?
shit.
Some flashes of a
guess he's a
Ripper
villain?
Dot called Victor Vector.
guess.
I think if people have watched our previous gameplays, they might remember him. But I'd really like for you to give the people at home some more information about what Ripper Dots
I want them
are
shirts,
and how they'll
Cyberpunk
be
shirts.
interacting with them when they
Gotta
play
get one.
Cyberpunk.
So Reaper dogs in our game, they are surgeons. They are like a specific type of a job in the social ladder.
Now, is that a green screen behind him,
They are
or is that his
accustomed
real like?
specialized in
Background.
replacing limbs to the metal ones. They can basically update your body, enhance your body, change you into this walking war machine. And as a player, you are going to meet different kind of Reaper dogs in the game, craft your own relationship with them. Some of them are like important characters for a story. Through that, you will invest eddies
That's
that
crazy.
you're gathering to turn your body into this tool that allows you to survive on
There you
the
go. There's
street.
another hand.
Hands look good.
Pavel, thank you so much
Hand
for joining
tracing.
us. I know
Hand
you'll be
tracing,
back
them
later.
shit.
Oh my God.
They do look good though. Finger tracing, baby.
But before that, we do have some news to share. Earlier in the year, we announced that if you pick up Cyberpunk 2077 on Xbox One, you'll be able to play it on Xbox Series X when the console launches.
No one gives
and
a
just in
shit.
case you missed it, it will be the same for PlayStation players as well.
People give a
If you
shit.
pick up Cyberpunk 2077 on PlayStation 4, you'll also be able to play it on PlayStation 5 when the console launches. And that's not all. There will be a free upgrade for Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5, but we'll have more details on that soon.
Tonight City.
See?
Before
We can do
we
it too.
reveal our first look at the
PlayStation
Green
too.
Lantern,
Yeah,
Let's go.
everyone's all
and
like,
welcome back our
oh, we do
developers
this.
for a
Let's just
chat. There is
wait.
just one more thing
We're gonna
we
do
want
it
to
soon.
announce.
Oh, one more
Something that
thing.
we've been working on in secret for a while.
Oh,
We
secrets.
are very excited
Trigger?
to announce our partnership with Studio Trigger and Netflix to bring
Uh-oh.
you Cyberpunk Edge Runners, a standalone anime set in the cyberpunk
Anime,
universe.
baby.
We've been
When I saw
working on
Studio
for
Trigger, I
some
knew.
time now.
Come on, man.
Anime for Cyberpunk? Okay. You got Biggs.
Now you rocking?
You got Biggs. I'm gonna check that out. Depends when it comes out. If it's before
Netflix, baby.
I'm saying if it's before
they
the
probably
game.
gonna say now.
Elder. I am the Japan-based producer for Cyberpunk Edge Runners. What I do basically on this project
that's where we
is
gotta
that
go.
I
I'm gonna be there in 2
am
years.
a fixer to
That's
put
where we
in
going?
the
That's
work
Japan?
of the Cyberpunk
I wanna go.
universe. We are a game
2 years.
company.
PS trip,
We
man. I
are
wanna
a
go.
bunch of nerds, and wherever
make
there
yourself
are
go.
nerds, there's
Right.
gonna
We
be
might be big
fans.
enough to write that
So
shit off by
this was
then.
always a dream for us
It's a business.
As a business
When
expense.
we started this project,
Yeah, we gotta do a conference
we
over
were
this.
certain that we
Yeah.
didn't want to make
I gotta buy a
recreation
game.
Of the game. Cyberpunk Edge Runners
Shit,
is
I
a
went to New York to
standalone
buy my
story
Switch.
Oh, they're
set
talking
in the
about the
same
anime.
universe. The stage is
Hold
still
on.
Night
You went
City,
to where to
everything
buy the
else is
Switch?
Totally new. New characters, new story. I do like to think that it's going to be a great gateway for newcomers to come and check.
So it's a
Cyberpunk
separate- it's a
game
separate
and
thing
also
than
the
the- from the
Cyberpunk
game.
genre.
I like
But
her
it's
eyes.
in the same universe.
Yes.
Right, that's fine.
Right
I
now
like her
we're in
eyes. She's got like
Nakano,
that-
which
that
is one of the
anime.
biggest anime mechas.
That's how
in
you
the
do it. You don't
world.
want to really go off the
I'm
game. You want
gonna
to just be in the universe. Is good.
Disney princess.
Because then you got unlimited like free reign. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're not constrained from they might be making a sequel, so we can't just kill off somebody.
監督の吉です。キャラクターデザインを担当する吉成です。ゲームの
Yeah, I was gonna say Trigger. They did Kill La Kill. Okay.
今回初めて
They like they dead
両
serious.
方に満足していただき
Dude in the middle.
アニメを作るそうです。
He like y'all gonna love this anime.
今回はサイバーパンクという僕らが10代の一ファンにしか過ぎなかった頃に生まれたジャンル
When we were
そういう
teens.
ジャンルのものをまた時代が乱心をして作れるというのが
When will it be out?
Hold on.
監督に今井氏、
They each got a
キャラ
talk.
クターデザインに吉成という、トリガーの最強の夫人で、トリガー10周年にふさわし
When?
い作品にしていきたいと思います。お楽しみに。
Don't miss it. When?
Ah.
Oh, 2022.
When you're in Japan.
But bruh, the game come out in November. I'm not gonna give a shit about the anime
Hey, but-
after I beat the game.
Now it's
2
time.
years
But you
after I
got
beat
but you
the
got to
game?
think about it. Maybe
This is a feature that you'll experience when
it's
you
gonna
play
come out
Cyberpunk.
when the new like DLC.
Braindance
Remember, Witcher 3 had how many
It's gonna
DLCs
take
come
2
out?
years for a DLC to come out.
It allows
Have you
to
ever
relive
even looked at the Witcher 3's DLC? They like
never
whole
played The
games.
Witcher.
They like whole games.
You keep asking about which
I know.
They the only they okay. They the
10
only
minutes, I was done with the game.
they the only games that's ever put out DLCs that did it right.
Senior quest designer and all-round lore
Like they
writer
gave out like whole
to answer your
expansions.
questions and give you some
Real
explanation on
expansions,
how
not
you'll be
Destiny
interacting with
expansions.
Braindance when you play Cyberpunk 2077. So, let's take a look.
Plan simple.
Too low. We don't even know what we're taking a look at. Damn it.
Creative.
Gameplay.
Look a little Borderlandish.
Hey, look how it says thug.
Got it.
Got it.
Everything on full
Why you gotta be a
blast.
thug, man?
They'll spot us extra for a wicked adrenaline high.
Cause it's hard out here for a pin. Oh.
I thought you were gonna sing Ja Rule. Thuggin', lovin',
Forget
thuggin'.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cancel culture.
What the fuck?
No one
We
gives a
watching
shit.
Cyberpunk?
No one gives
Whoa,
a shit
what the
about
fuck
Ja
you
Rule.
doing? Oh shit!
Oh, he has the kill shot, son.
He got a Rubik's cube. Did you see that? He got a fucking Rubik's
Ain't
cube.
that some shit? You got until this Rubik's cube
Take
is
the fucking
solved.
Rubik's cube too. What the fuck?
He dipped. It was a dream.
It was a
He was
simulation.
practicing how to rob.
Total Recall.
Your adrenaline spike, but the song
I like her tats.
activated.
Oh yeah.
That was
So it's like Avatar.
She can get it.
Could feel the guy's pain, his stress, his hope. Hope wrapped up in something else.
Mm-hmm. Probably took a booster just before. You'll be fine. Got everything set up? Let's switch over to editing mode.
I can't believe that was a whole
this
simulator.
Is me editing a podcast episode.
Look. Oh, again. You back in
Going
it.
back.
He's in the Animus.
Try again.
He's in the Animus now.
You'll be able to look around freely.
Oh, what?
Full cam
Why?
control and
Why would you need to do all this?
move around, zoom in and out, whatever else you come up with. Think of it as your own little sandbox. So analysis mode, you control playback. Can even pause when you feel the need.
What?
Then you use the editor console to unpause. Try it.
So it's a game inside of a game.
Do nothing odd. Don't get creative.
I wouldn't say that.
Snatch the cash, get out, and we sell the beat.
I don't know what.
It's a DVR inside the game. Inside of the game.
All right. Well, that's not all. You can speed things up or rewind, whatever you like. Give it a try.
Speed it up, baby.
Rewind. Roll it back to the top.
They already have a game like that.
What, Max Payne?
Yeah, there was another one, and then that other one that's coming out, Deathloop.
Oh yeah, controller.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out.
Okay. You can also reset the recording. That'll take you right back to the beginning. Try it. Now for some fun. This here's why you
See, I'm bored.
You're bored.
I'm fucking bored.
I don't know why we're doing this.
Watching all this shit. If this is part of the game, I'm bored.
Dude,
I'm already lost.
It's just showing you that you can do whatever you want in this.
But I'm saying no, but I'm saying like in what situation would you do this? That's what I'm looking to see.
She just said this is a sandbox. This is just something like.
Yeah, she's just showing that he can do this.
Right.
But still.
Then why would you need to?
In a situation, it's like.
Okay, bam. The gun comes out.
You could scan it.
Let's move on.
Get data on it, maybe. You go watch enemy footage. Get data on their weaponry before you encounter them. That would be cool.
This tech records everything, every little detail, even the sights and sounds the roller was never aware of. To see the sources of the recorded sensory signals, switch to the audio layer in the editor. Go ahead and try that now. Okay, good.
What the hell?
The fans.
Sound signatures in the store. Choose one and
Remember, this ain't regular GTA type shit. This ain't gonna be, hey, go to this point A, pick up point,
you a fan,
go to
bro.
point B.
You a fan, Trav. We get it.
Yeah.
This is layers, man.
Let's see. Let's see.
Like what's happening right next to me.
Yeah, it's how BD recording implants work. They pick up everything, all the elements in the background. Then an editor tweaks them, makes them pop. Keep playing with the sound, explore it a bit. We'll move on when you get bored.
Move on when you get bored. See, you don't have to. You don't have to do this.
I'm bored.
Money.
That's
Money.
the best part so far.
Yeah, when he got hit.
Her getting pistol whipped is the best part so far. Other than that, I'm not feeling it.
You ain't like when the money came out? Shit.
Hella nice.
Hella nice.
Scanning works on peeps too. Walk up to the wounded chick. Try scanning her.
Okay, you scanned the wounded girl.
Next thing, scroll forward to the part where
Status unconscious. He knocked out in the air.
But why would you need to do this after the fact? You've already done this.
That's what I'm saying. You're playing what you just played already to change.
Hey,
what
you
just
never
played.
see First 48?
I don't get it.
He tried to get rid of the evidence.
Somebody was in the shadows?
So that's what it was. He got killed. Dude, this is freaking Deathloop.
surveillance cam. Must have caught our shooter. You'll see in a sec. Cam feeds to the screen behind the clerk. Roll back to where the screen's in the kid's field of vision. Then scan it.
So it's a CSI simulator.
What the fuck? Oh shit! Somebody back there in the cut, right there. Look at Buddy in red.
Chumba shot him. Probably planned to all along. Must have got a nice slice of cred on the black market for a BD like this. BD freaks are ready to pay a preem for a real flatline. Anyway, if you've seen enough, you can exit.
Brain dance, they call it. So you played as the other guy.
Yeah.
And then you assess his situation and what the fuck happened.
Yeah.
And you
and
do
then
that
you change it.
simulator.
So yeah, because he got killed at the end of the simulation.
Part of the Cyberpunk universe. It's not just something used for adult films. There is an awful lot to it. And there's two sides I'd really like you guys to help me explore. First is the lore. So how this actually fits into the universe. And then there's the gameplay side. So how players will be interacting with it. So Patrick, could you tell us more about the lore of Braindance?
I would love to. So in the world of Cyberpunk 2077, Braindance was invented way back in the early 2000s at UC Santa Cruz. It was developed as a way of recording a person's experiences and then playing them back for someone else so that they could relive them as though it was happening to them. It was originally used for things like therapy and prisoner rehabilitation, but by 2077, it's become this global media industry, including
so it's
things
pretty much
like
YouTube,
movies, mass entertainment, things like that, video games,
Black Mirror,
things, and of course, adult
the game.
That might be that.
Now, in our game, we deal a lot with black brain dances, or XBDs as we call them, and there are different types of those, but the one that you saw in the trailer just there was a flatliner. Now that's where the person recording it actually dies during the recording.
He's had them in his ear the entire time.
So it's called a flatliner because the guy died.
But a mercenary can also use them for various things, and you'll see that in the game, of course.
So that's how he walked up in there. He knew he was on some bullshit when he walked up in that store.
Last year's
He's like first person getting slapped.
How to use the braindance in the game as a mechanics. So what we have settled on is this braindance editor mode. As a player, you will be able to run the braindance in the editor mode and see
they going too deep into this.
That have been registered on the peripheral of given actor.
No wonder they have multiple
player,
episodes.
You can slide on the timeline of the recording.
They about to go deep dive in everything. Watch when you get the vehicle episode. And this is a rim.
So as a player, you will run different investigations that will lead you to different mysteries, and you will uncover them actually using that braindance as a mechanics.
Oh, he got marked off top.
So, as Pavel was saying, we use braindance as a storytelling tool. It's not a collectible. It's not something where you're going to go in and you're going to be like, I've seen this before.
What they remind me of in Division 2, even though
Yeah.
everybody don't use them?
The echoes. I use them all the time.
I just run past them. I
Really?
activate it and run past them.
Oh, the echoes.
The echoes.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
Ideas in a way that you might not otherwise experience in a story about a mercenary.
We do that in Star Wars too.
Streets.
So we've tried to talk about some of the aspects that we think the community will find really exciting, but you know, while you're both here, I'd love to know, what is it about Cyberpunk that you guys are really excited for?
If they say this freaking rain dance that we just
One
saw.
of the things that I'm most excited about in this game is the characters and the way they interact with the world. We've got this really interesting world that stretches all the way back to the Cyberpunk 2020
show us the
source
cop.
material and all of these events and all
He on some
those
bullshit.
don't mean anything unless they connect with characters.
Leveling
and so
system?
when we come up with a character, we start with their function. What is this person? What do they do in this story?
What kind of pants do
But
we
we
got
don't
on?
stop
Work out too
there.
well
We
in
go
Wolfenstein.
back and we figure out what was their childhood like,
what
what
they
was
do
their
with it.
upbringing like. What kind of obstacles did they face in this harsh reality, and did they overcome them?
They like live
Did they
PD
not
right there.
overcome them, and why?
Wow.
And you can see all of those things in their
that's
environment,
a human.
in their dialogues, in sort of how they operate
That's
in the
not.
world. And we come up with that for all of our characters. Now, you look at someone like Victor Vector, and you're going to see stories about his past in his environment and in his dialogue. You know, we come up with that stuff even if we don't use it in the game, because it helps inform us as to who these characters are.
And for me, I would not be myself if I would not say that I'm the most excited about.
He sounds like
Quest.
Gru.
Like with our Witcher 3 team, with
About the
Patrick
who?
and, like everybody
from
that
Despicable
has
Me.
stayed with
Oh,
us.
shit.
Jesus Christ.
That looks
We have
good.
learned so much, and we have used
They gonna
all that
cancel
experience
us.
to put them into the quest that we have made.
Look, check
If you
engine.
not
Get out of here, man.
Moved his
in this
ass.
game, like everything has a meaning. Like we put so much effort into making sure that everything is rewarding. Is
And he just threw the
interesting,
patch
is
away?
talking about
He didn't wanna be
characters,
part of the
like you
game?
said. It's talking about worlds. It's talking about emotions.
Yeah,
like
love,
touching
baby.
the player in a really, like a real way.
Where does
and I just
Keanu fit in all this?
Can't wait to find out what you think.
Pavel, I know you mentioned
He's like Samuel L.
Free
Jackson.
and
He's just
Quest
in
and
everything.
Quest, and when I was last in the studio, I had a look. And
What
I
if the
saw
game
a
come out and he's
notebook
just like a
on your
shopkeeper?
desk, and I would love for you to
That's
show
it.
everybody this notebook.
No, because he like disappears.
You asked for it.
I think
So
She said she saw this notebook at on your desk. I want you to show him.
Salsa quest designer. The reason is because I dance salsa, and I'm a quest designer, so you know. So I started this notebook
What?
actually when we were really starting Cyberpunk. At the very beginning, I wrote like a first note, and it says pretty much something along the lines of that we were starting with a prototype. And then, you know, I kept on basically noting
Those are all the
things that we've been
quests.
working on for like next years. I remember once when our concept artists actually approached me, and they said that they want to take a look on my notebook. I was like, what for actually, and they took some pictures, and they told me, yeah, well, you know, because we are looking for a reference material for notes of a psychopathic killer.
Oh shit.
So yeah, well, you may find maybe some of my notes in the game.
So he's such a fucking psychopath
Pavel and
with his
Patrick,
note taking. They decided to put him in the game.
They said they want to know what a psycho's notes will look like.
For the villain's notes.
And I'm pretty excited for people to discover them.
And she said she saw his notes on his desk. He probably saw her look at the notes.
What are you doing?
Wow.
Episode, I mentioned that media have been getting hands-on.
She got set up.
Of Cyberpunk 2077.
That's it right there, man. If the game was at night all the time, I'll be
kind of stiff.
From today's episode, don't worry.
Look kind of stiff.
Let me
find out that biz Watch Dogs.
I gotta turn left.
We just want to say thank you so much for joining us.
Hey man, in the future,
no, don't give us the future.
In the future, you'll be
flying around.
Episode 2 in just a few weeks. So
right?
We shall see.
It's a choice. It's a choice.
Is that it?
Stadia.
That's not it. That wasn't 25 minutes.
Yeah, that's it.
That's about it, right? Yeah, look at the timer, baby.
Oh shit, yeah. I guess
Free goodies on GOG. See you again next time.
So I guess it's gonna be episodic. Cool.
Episodic, man. Y'all let us know if y'all want us to keep doing these episodes for Night City.
I will answer that for you.
Oh, shit.
No.
Hey, no.
Do you
let
want,
us
do
know.
you want us to do it, or do you want
this is my last one.
not here?
Right. Who you want here?
Right.
Let us know.
If it gotta be me and Trav, it's gonna be me and Trav.
Yeah, we'll knock this shit out. Hey, but that's been it, man. Reaction for Night City. Y'all getting? Y'all copping?
No, it didn't convince you?
No, not one bit.
You getting?
Yeah.
I'm getting. I'm pre-order. I'm ready.
I have to at least see what's up.
We know you get.
I gotta see what's up.
I'll wait till it's $20 on sale.
Whatever year it comes out on, it's the game of the year for whatever year.
No.
I'm just telling you.
I cannot
if it
wait.
meets the deadline this year,
That shit seems too complicated.
I cannot wait.
too complicated, so it can't be the game of the year because it's too complicated.
Too much. Why are you gonna rewind and play and rewind and change this and shit?
You don't like the brain dance?
All right, man. Hey.
I have to. It looks too good to just be like, I'm not getting it. So I have to try, bro.
Of course, man.
No, not me.
All right, man. Too many choices for Bobby. Let's go, man.
Let us know in the comments. Would you guys get Cyberpunk 2077? Are you hyped for it?
Yeah.
Let us know how you enjoyed the reaction.
What feature
if you want us
did you
to react
like
to the other episodes?
Did you like that whole rewind?
Did you like the brain dance? Let us know in the comments.
The best part was when the girl got knocked out.
I kind of
I co-sign with that.
I agree with that.
That was the highlight of the
I
whole
didn't like
thing.
that he didn't take the fucking Rubik's Cube though. He should have.
Y'all looking forward for that anime?
Yeah.
I am.
I might watch the anime, but I ain't getting the game.
All right,
I hate that it comes out 2 years after, but that's for another time.
Hey, CD Projekt Red, man. DM your boy, man.
They could do. I got faith in them.
It looks good.
I'll pull up.
Some of the graphics
put me in the
look
game.
good, but
all right, man. That's been it, man. It's been your boys. PS and BS reaction. We out of here.
Yeah.